You Tauruses are known for your unwavering determination and work ethic. You are the ones who build a solid foundation for your future, brick by brick, persevering to the top of the career ladder. You value stability and material well-being, and you are ready to make every effort to achieve your goals. But what do you do when, despite all your efforts, your career growth slows down and the desired results seem unattainable? Do you know that feeling of frustration when you put all your energy and the return is minimal? Alas, even the most persistent and motivated of us face obstacles in our way. Sometimes these are external factors, and sometimes they are unseen forces that influence our destiny. On October 25, 2024, the stars are preparing a serious test for you, dear Taurus. This day could be a turning point for your career, but unfortunately, not necessarily for the better. Are you ready to accept the challenge of fate and overcome all difficulties with dignity? Read on to find out what dangers await you on this day and how to avoid them. On October 25, 2024, a real drama will play out on the celestial sphere. Mars, the planet of indomitable energy, romance, and action, will make a hard aspect to Saturn, the planet of austerity, restrictions, and discipline. This cosmic event is like the clash of two titans, each with incredible power but very different natures. As a result of this confrontation, we will experience a wave of tension, difficulties and even some frustration, especially in the area of work and career. Imagine, dear Taurus, that you are stepping confidently on the career ladder, striving for the top of your professional ambitions. Suddenly your path is blocked by a high wall, and your legs feel as if they are filled with lead. That's exactly the feeling this tense aspect of Mars and Saturn will create in your sixth house, which is responsible for work, daily responsibilities, and health. Be prepared for the following professional difficulties that may arise on October 25. Conflicts with superiors and colleagues. Your ideas, which seem brilliant and innovative to you, may be received with unexpected coldness, skepticism and even hostility. Any criticism, even the most constructive and well-meaning, can hit you hard and make you want to snap back. Be as restrained as possible in your statements and try to avoid any arguments, even if it seems to you that you are absolutely right. Problems in communication. On this day, the risk of misunderstandings, confusion and embarrassing errors in the transfer of information increases significantly. You may find it extremely difficult to clearly and understandably convey your point of view to your colleagues and superiors, and important letters and messages may get lost in the flow of information or be misinterpreted. Therefore, on this day it is extremely important to carefully check all outgoing letters, documents and messages before sending them. Project delays. Be prepared that even the most carefully planned projects may encounter unexpected delays and obstacles. Deadlines can shift due to sudden technical glitches, problems on the part of partners or clients, or simply due to a confluence of unfavorable circumstances. It is important not to panic and not to take these delays personally, remembering that they are temporary. Mistakes that can be costly. On October 25, it is crucial to be extremely attentive and focused on your duties. Even the smallest oversight, inaccuracy or omission can lead to serious consequences, up to and including financial losses and damage to your professional reputation. Therefore, do not hesitate to double-check your work several times and seek help from colleagues if you are unsure about something. It is important to note that the impact of this intense aspect of Mars and Saturn is a temporary phenomenon. In a few days, the cosmic storm will subside and the energy of the planets will again become more harmonious and favorable. However, on October 25, it is important to be especially vigilant, careful and attentive to minimize possible risks and avoid unpleasant consequences. Red flags. What to pay attention to Taurus. On this day, the stars strongly advise you to refrain from the following actions, which may prove particularly risky. Important negotiations. The atmosphere of tension, suspicion and misunderstanding created by the aspect of Mars and Saturn can seriously hamper the process of negotiating and reaching mutually beneficial agreements. If there is even the slightest possibility, postpone important negotiations to another, more favorable day, when the atmosphere will be more relaxed and constructive. Signing contracts. before signing any document related to your work or finances, make sure you carefully read all the clauses of the contract, even those written in small print. There is a high probability that the documents may hide errors, inaccuracies, or pitfalls that can lead to serious problems and financial losses in the future. If you have even the slightest doubts or questions, do not hesitate to consult a lawyer or other competent professional. Presenting new projects, even if you are absolutely sure of your idea and have thought it through to the smallest detail, October 25th is not the best time to present it. Your audience may not be attuned to new ideas, and any criticism, even the most constructive, may be taken too painfully and undermine your self-confidence. It is better to wait for a better time when the stars will be positioned more favorably. Making important decisions. On this day your thinking may be clouded by emotions, doubts, and negative thoughts, which may lead to errors in judgment and wrong decisions. Therefore, try to postpone any important decisions related to your career or finances until a calmer and more rational time, when you can weigh the pros and cons and make a balanced and well-considered decision. Examples of negative manifestations of the influence of the aspect of Mars and Saturn. You have been preparing for weeks for an important presentation of a new project, putting all your heart and energy into it. But on X day, your computer suddenly crashes, and the colleague who was supposed to help you falls ill. As a result, the presentation fails and you feel frustrated, devastated, and powerless to change anything. Your boss, who has always been loyal to you and appreciated your work, suddenly begins to criticize you on small things, pointing out minor flaws that he had not even noticed before. You feel unfairly offended, demoralized, and begin to doubt your professional qualities. You try to agree with your colleague on the distribution of responsibilities for the new project, but he persists in his own way, not listening to your arguments and ignoring your suggestions. As a result, a serious conflict arises, which poisons the atmosphere in the team and prevents productive work. Tips Astrologer: how to minimize the risks and mitigate the negative impact of the aspect. Show patience and diplomacy. Even if you feel that you are unfairly criticized, misunderstood, or ignored, try to remain calm and do not give in to provocations. Take a deep breath, count to 10, and instead of engaging in open conflict, try to calmly and reasonably explain your position, citing logical arguments and facts. Check all documents carefully, do not rush or get distracted when reading important letters, contracts, reports, and other documents. Reread them several times, carefully reading each paragraph and paying attention to all, even the smallest details. If you have even the slightest doubts or questions, do not hesitate to ask again or consult an expert. Postpone important matters for another day. If there is even the slightest possibility, postpone important meetings, negotiations, presentations, and other important events to a more favorable time, when the influence of the hard aspect of Mars and Saturn will weaken. Don't risk your reputation, career, and financial well-being for one day. Focus on routine tasks. If you can't reschedule your work for another day, try to focus on current, routine tasks that don't require making important decisions, don't involve a lot of risk, and don't require active interaction with other people. This will help you avoid mistakes, keep calm and not waste energy on useless arguments and conflicts. To harmonize energy, reduce stress levels and maintain internal balance on this day, the following practices are recommended. Meditation. Find a quiet and cozy place where no one will bother you, take a comfortable pose, close your eyes and focus on your breathing. Meditation will help you calm your mind, distract yourself from negative thoughts and emotions, relieve tension and restore inner harmony. Even 10 to 15 minutes of meditation a day can significantly improve your well-being and mood. Yoga. Doing yoga asanas is a great way to relax your muscles, improve circulation, relieve stress, and lift your mood. Choose simple asanas that don't cause you discomfort and are suitable for your fitness level. Walking in the fresh air. Spend at least half an hour outdoors, enjoying the beauty of nature, listening to birdsong and breathing in fresh air. This will help you restore energy, improve your mood, get in a positive frame of mind and distract yourself from work problems. Remember that you are a Taurus, an earth sign with incredible strength, endurance, practicality, and perseverance. Even on the most difficult day you are able to cope with any difficulties and emerge victorious from any situation. Believe in yourself, in your strength, and do not let temporary troubles shake your confidence in yourself and your abilities. Dear Taurus, let the information about possible difficulties on October 25th not bring confusion to your souls and do not darken your inner sun. Remember that any trials that fate sends us are not a punishment, but a valuable lesson, an opportunity to become stronger, wiser, and more stable. As the great philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche said, "What does not kill us makes us stronger." It is by overcoming challenges that we grow and develop as individuals and as professionals. Do not forget that the influence of the stars is not a fatal verdict, but rather a clue, a map of the terrain that helps us navigate through life. The tense aspect of Mars and Saturn is a temporary phenomenon, and soon the sky will be clear and harmonious again. And you, dear Taurus, have enough strength, perseverance, and practicality to overcome any obstacles in your way. Believe in yourself, in your strength, and in your lucky star. Even on the most difficult day, do not forget about your goals and dreams, keep moving forward, and you will definitely succeed. Let your unwavering belief in yourself become your shield and sword on the way to your dreams.